Yeah, hi. As I noticed some interest in my little Nemo tutorials, I decided to make another one, and with this part of this little series I want to introduce the open source firmware that you can get on the Yahoo group from genoqs users. You can also find there the instructions how to install this operating system on your sequencer. So I think you already have installed it, and I will show you the three main things about this new firmware that I like very much. The main point is that you can double the available space on the Nemo. I want to show you this. I just make a little page with some drum sounds I have on my drum synthesizer. So here's the bass drum, as you have seen in one of the first tutorials. Just very simple, just with a bass and snare, perhaps hi-hat. So, but now the fun is you can not only have 4 tracks in one page, but with this different operating system you can change the page to another 4 tracks just by clicking step. Then you get another 4 tracks, and on these 4 tracks I have 4 other channels from my drum synthesizer, which is the famous DRM1 MK3 from Vermona, which has, what a luck, also exactly 8 channels, so this is perfect for me. I stopped some of these just to show you the effect. So here with the step you can change between the first 4 and the second 4 of these, and here I have the other drums sounds. So this is very useful, that I have in one page now 8 tracks. Change here, so you can see in the grid is just one page, but 2 times 4 tracks. One thing to remember is if you leave the page to go back to grid mode like that, it's the best thing that you go back on the first side of on the first 4 tracks and don't leave on these tracks, because in this edition or in this status some of the parameters of the page doesn't function very well. I noticed that. It's a little bug, I think, of this firmware, but if you just ignore, or if you just think about to leave it in the first 4 tracks, which means step is this kind of color, this is the other kind of color, orange and pink. So if you use this one, it's all perfect. Another thing that you can do is not just doubling the space of one page, but you also have the double space of the whole grid. It's analog to the page. You can also change with the step button to the other 4 or the other 64 pages just by clicking that. Then you can have here another one. So, for example, if I make it here for my synthesizer, I have to change the channel. Oh, it's the piano synthesizer. So, like that. And the last thing for today I want to show you is that the transpose function they also implemented with this operating system. This means by just pressing a key on the keyboard you can transpose a track or more than one track, or also two tracks. For that you have just to change or you have to edit the input channel. So for example, if my device is sending on the MIDI channel 1, I have to switch it on. I think it was here. No, here. No, also not. So again, I forgot it. Yeah, it's like that. You have to push the select button from the page you want to transpose, and with the rotary here you can change the input channel. So I use channel number 1. So if I now also select this again and push a key on my keyboard, it is transposing the track. Now it's on the C, and if I press I think an A or something like that, it's changing the pitch. So it's easy to transpose it in kind of performance modus. Something like that. Okay, that's it for today. See you. Bye.